And we welcome you right back here to Griffin's Game Day on the Westmoreland Sports Network, getting you ready for Seton Hill and Slippery Rock. Our second Griffin player spotlight here this afternoon with Ardell Brown. A terrific performance by you, Ardell, last week, and we jump right into it, talking about that Westchester game. 6 catches, 154 yards, 2 touchdowns. Only a freshman, only playing in your third game. What led to your great performance last week?
I feel like the great week of practice, we competed really hard, and God giving me the ability just to play hard, and when my chance came, just to excel at it.
You have to be feeling a lot more confident to have a performance like that than maybe you were when you first got here. Do you feel confident after a performance like that?
Yes, I feel like I can play, and just the big thing coming here, the big step between high school and college was, can I still do the same things? And after this performance, I feel like I can. What
are some things specifically you feel more confident with? The playbook, I'm sure that's one, but adjusting to the collegiate level, I'm sure, has to be another. What do you feel most confident right now that maybe you didn't feel when you first got here?
The biggest thing was probably the physicality of the game, because in high school, it was, I'm small, but I can pretty much do what I wanted. But now we're going against bigger competition, faster competition. I have to use an extra edge in my game just to keep playing.
I know you kind of answered this already, but as a freshman, what were some of the toughest things to adjust to at this level? You mentioned the physicality. What other things? Speed of the game, was that quicker than high school, I'm sure?
Yes, a lot quicker, and also just the terminology and actually the film study. It's a lot more in-depth here in college instead of in high school.
Mm-hmm. There are a lot of good receivers here, older receivers in Ardell Brown, Jarvis McClam, those type of guys. How have they helped you mature? I know you haven't been here very long, but how have they helped you come along here in your freshman year?
They've helped me tremendously, actually. They've made me stay under poise, keep my composure. Whenever bad things did happen, they helped me with the playbook, they helped me with my stances, and just how they run routes differently here in that aspect.
How much potential do you think this passing game has? I mean, you guys got on track last week for sure. How much potential do you think it has for the rest of the year?
I feel like we have the potential to be one of the best passing teams in the country. I feel like our receivers and our quarterback, our timing is becoming a lot better, and we just look a lot better.
That's terrific. That's a lofty goal, and I like it. I like to hear that. How much, or talk about your game. What do you think your strengths are as a receiver?
I feel like my strengths are route running and my speed, and also catching the ball. I feel like I excel in that. But something I do think that I have to improve on is the strength aspect and getting in the weight room a lot more. So
those two things you kind of need to get better at, because as a freshman, I mean, probably all guys can say that, just get a little bit stronger. And I know that probably won't quite happen until the off season, where you can really focus on lifting. I know you guys obviously hit the weight room a lot now, but so that's something big for you, maybe a goal going into the off season, to just get stronger.
Yes.
You weren't in the initial recruiting class when we announced them on our special show here at Seton Hill. How did the coaches get connected with you, and what attracted you to Seton Hill?
It's really funny, because my sister's stepdad, he actually knows one of the teachers, and that's how I got brought in. And I really like the campus because I like how it's away, and it's very peaceful. It's not really noisy. It's not a lot of people, so I can focus down, work on my studies, and just focus on football.
Also, that's interesting. So there was a teacher at Seton Hill,
yes,
that knew your sister's stepfather, is that right?
Yes.
And that's how the connection first happened?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. So it wasn't necessarily at first a connection with the coaching staff.
Yes.
It was a connection with the teacher. Well, how have you liked the coaching staff now that you've been here for a little while?
I like them. They're very energetic. They're very fun, and practices are always tough, and that's something I do enjoy.
Well, I know you don't have a direct connection, or at least you didn't, with Coach Collins, but of course you're from Rochester, New York, where Coach played. I know your dad does some work for the Bills.
Yes.
Is that your NFL team?
No,
not the Bills?
I like the New England Patriots.
Oh, you like the Patriots. All right, so you liked when they beat up on the Steelers in Week 1 then, right?
Yes.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. But the Patriots still won, so you got one up on us Western Pennsylvanians. And usually the Patriots do get one up on the Western Pennsylvanians. You and Coach talk a lot at Rochester?
Yes, we do a lot about the cold.
Yeah, exactly. You have several brothers and sisters, is that right? Or I know I talked with your dad. You have some siblings. I know it's a kind of a bigger family. What was it like growing up in your family?
Well, since I'm the baby, I used to always get picked on and stuff, and that really helped me mature a lot. And also going against their competition, playing with them in sports, that also helped me a lot.
How many siblings do you have?
I have 2 brothers and 1 sister.
Okay, I was right. I was close enough. You guys are going up against Slippery Rock here today, Ardell. Give us kind of a scouting report from your perspective on their defense. What have you guys seen on film from Slippery Rock?
I feel like they're very talented on the defensive side. Their corners, they do play a lot of man, a lot of press man, so we should take them over the top and have a good game.
What's it like being adjusted now to Greensburg? Was it a tough adjustment for you, even aside from school, just adjusting to this? I guess the weather's pretty similar, but what has it been like adjusting to Greensburg?
Greensburg is a lot more peaceful than where I'm from. It's a lot of traffic and a lot of noise, but I like how it's very peaceful and you can walk around at night and just feel a sense of calmness and not really urgency trying to leave any place anytime soon.
Ardell, what are you majoring in here at Seton?
Criminal justice.
Criminal justice. All right, my man. We'll have plenty more interviews to go. You still got 4 more years with us, so congratulations on the big week last week. Good luck today against Slippery Rock.
Thank you.
That is Ardell Brown, freshman wide receiver for the Griffins. Coming back, we'll continue with the pregame show. Kickoff is on the way here on the Westmoreland Sports Network.